Tesla.
Yes.
Right? It's an automotive company that has disrupted the entire space of that industry. We need to achieve a $12,000 per capita income. My aim is to disrupt the Indian market. From the shop floor to the top floor, I do charity on a personal level, but my business is not a charity. We design top quality machines. Don't negotiate with me too much.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are in Bangalore, and I am with a very interesting guest, Mr. Skanda Magal, Product Manager, Deratech India. It's good to meet you, Skanda, after Imtex, and thank you for inviting me and showing this lovely golf course. And
My pleasure.
thank you. And last we met during Imtex,
Yes.
where you have exhibited your latest machines and technology. So I want to continue that. And for our audience, can you let us know more about Deratech India, its history, and what you are doing right now about Deratech?
Sure. So Deratech as a company started about 15 to 16 years ago
Okay.
by our chairman, Mr. Beyond Rabio.
Okay.
And at the offset, right at the inception of Deratech, it's been a very, very disruptive brand.
Okay.
See, our industry, especially sheet metal forming, it's known to have a lot of legacy brands.
Yes.
Right? Multi-generational brands where the son of father of son, grandfathers, the 6, 7, 8 generations who are handling the same business.
Correct.
And moving forward.
Correct.
But if you see in other industries like software, tech, automotive, there is a certain disruption.
Yes.
For example, in the automotive space in China, we have BYD,
Okay.
the electric car giant that has surpassed all valuations of traditional automotive companies.
Yes.
Tesla,
Yes.
right? It's an automotive company that has disrupted the entire space of that industry.
Yes.
Deratech is sort of a company that aims to do that in our space, in sheet metal industry.
Okay.
We are one of the, in our short journey of 16 years, we are one of the largest manufacturer of press brake in the world.
Okay.
One of the.
Okay.
We make about 1,500 to 1,750 press brakes a year.
Okay.
We are touching close to 200 machines a month in deliveries.
Okay.
So we have sort of, disrupted the market in that way.
Okay.
And a lot of the credit goes to the China manufacturing boom.
Okay.
Our chairman saw that as an opportunity and set up facilities there and set up the brand there. And as we all know, as manufacturing industry people, as enthusiasts, as engineers, as media personnel in this industry, the China market was very disruptive.
Correct.
Right? It went boom.
Yes.
It boomed. So that is the reason that Deratech could be what it is today.
Correct.
Right? And in his words, what China did last 20 years, from 90s to now, India will do in the next 10 years. We have no choice. Right? We are a population of 1.5 billion people. We are at a per capita of $2,000, $2,500. If we need to grow like China, we need to achieve a $12,000 per capita income.
Correct.
So that is a 6x growth.
Yes.
And we need to do it fast.
Yes.
And 6 times growth fast only happens through disruption.
Correct.
You cannot achieve it through conventional business.
Correct.
And this is the very disruptive nature of our brand, that we give challenges to all legacy brands.
Okay.
In terms of technology, in terms of cost, in terms of deliveries, in terms of lead time, in terms of service, in terms of everything. My aim is to disrupt the Indian market. Okay. Because aligning with the general nature of the Deratech brand.
Correct. And as a young, guy who is handling the business, and so what are your plans for India before moving forward?
See, India is what happened. See, I'm a young guy in Deratech. I've been given the responsibility. Like that, a lot of MSMEs are resting the responsibility of said factory or said business with young professionals.
Correct.
Right? Or sons and daughters of the previous owners.
Correct.
They are coming into the business.
Correct.
Before all of us, we wanted to go to the US or UK to make our life. Now everybody is realizing the opportunity in India, and they're slowly coming back.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of 35-year-olds, 38-year-olds, people, men and women capable, coming back to handle their parents' business.
Yes.
Right? Because of the situation in the country, they see an opportunity, they see betterment of lifestyle
Correct.
in our own country. And keeping in line, my chairman and MD have given me the responsibility to say, boss, we want a youngster on the forefront.
Okay.
So I appreciate that. And general consensus of the industry is that. So as youngsters, we are born with digital in our brain.
Correct.
We are used to digital from the birth.
Yes.
I have been using Facebook since I was 8 years old.
Yes.
I've been using Instagram since my school days.
Correct.
I've been using all sorts of applications, CAD CAM, CNC, programming on a CNC controller,
Correct.
smart manufacturing. I learned smart manufacturing in college.
Ah.
I don't see many people learning it at a college level.
Correct.
What is smart manufacturing? What is this industry 4.0?
Yes.
Everybody's saying industry 4.0. Industry, boss, what is this?
What is this?
That what to break down the fundamentals of this new technology is the job of a younger guy.
Correct.
Or a girl.
Correct.
And that is my aim.
Yes.
To to make sure that these technologies are available to us Indians to use, to compete globally.
Correct.
Like, see, in Europe, in other places where there are less population, they have higher incentive to use automation.
Correct.
We have a lot of population.
Yes.
But the problem is that population does not want to work in a factory.
Yes.
There is a labor shortage.
Yes.
They are in agriculture.
Yes.
They are in the services industry. A village boy or a village girl wants to come to Bangalore and work in a software company under an AC nicely, because that is their aim in life.
Correct.
They don't want to move from a field to a grease-filled factory.
Correct.
We need to understand that, and we need to adapt, and we need automation, we need better technology, material management systems, other things, so that we don't rely on human talent.
Correct.
See, human talent is not available.
Correct. And that also
Especially in
skill
India.
is also
Is a huge
challenge.
problem.
Correct.
It's a huge problem.
Correct.
And the sooner we accept it as an industry, the better our life will be.
Correct.
That is my aim, to tell people, boss, India in the 90s and India in 2020 to 2047, what they say, Viksit Bharat, what they want to achieve.
Yes.
Viksit hone ke liye, you need all this.
Correct.
So I want to see, awareness is the first thing.
Correct.
You make the customer aware, make the person aware,
Correct.
and then automatically everything will fall in place.
Correct.
So that is my aim, to make sure that the old style of doing things is erased,
Correct.
and we welcome the new disruptive technology.
Correct.
If you're making 10 parts a day, I want the same factory to make 1,000 parts a day.
Correct.
And it's possible.
Yes. Agree.
If you're spending 10,000 rupees on making 10 parts, the same 10,000 rupees can be spent in making 1,000 parts.
Correct.
That is the nature of technology.
Yes.
Right. So, for example, what Jio did to the telecom industry.
Yes.
Right? It made the whole telecom industry rework its business strategy.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm as big as Jio, but I want to do something like that in our industry at my scale, to disrupt it completely.
Correct.
And that is why I have a few plans. We'll go elaborate.
Thank you, Skanda. I love the spirit. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason, I say the future of India is in the hands of youth. And I will tell you one connecting story, Skanda. I was in Belgaum meeting all the senior leaders, companies like Ashok Iron, companies like Vega Helmets, Belgaum Ferrocast, Hydromatic. So what the common thing, they said about the growth for their company, that the younger generation, they are the second generation, when they joined the business, or the third generation, that helped them, to grow the company 2x, 4x faster. Like you rightly said, that because they came up with new idea, new concept and all. So it's an interesting debate, and and you rightly said. So now let's move to the product portfolio, because that is important. So what product portfolio you have for Indian SME, MSME, because at the end of the day they will be your user.
So we are a complete sheet metal solution provider.
Okay.
We address all operations in the sheet metal shop floor. We start from blanking,
Okay.
that is laser cutting,
Okay.
and punching,
Okay.
turret punch presses.
Okay.
Then we move to bending.
Okay.
We have 3 different variations of press brakes that we recommend to our customers depending on their application, budget, everything else.
Okay.
And we have shearing machines.
Okay.
Now, shearing machines, I see a huge market because of the pre-engineered building industry.
Yes.
Housing needs to be sorted.
Yes.
Everybody needs low budget homes.
Yes.
The middle class, the new middle class, from the farming class that has now become the middle class.
Yes.
Because our country has grown.
Yes.
They need affordable homes.
Yes.
They cannot pay 6, 7, 8 crores for a home.
Correct. Yeah.
They need a home in 1 crore, 70 lakh, 60 lakh in tier 2 India, in Tumkur, in Dabaspet, in Mysore.
Correct.
So, and we are so many people. How are you going to make housing?
Yes.
So we need pre-engineered building,
Yes.
prefabs.
Yes.
That China has nailed the technology.
Yeah.
So shearing machines are again a huge market in that industry.
Okay.
Everybody thinks the shearing machine is extinct.
Okay.
If you have a laser or a plasma, why do you need a shear? It's a waste of time.
Correct.
But you need it.
Yeah, application to
The
application.
application to application. So we have a coil to part line,
Correct.
complete automation setup with robotics. We came up with a new laser called the Supera C,
Okay.
which fits in 140-foot open top container.
Ah.
So you save on transport.
Okay.
So usually bigger lasers we used to get in 2 or 3 containers.
Yes.
That used to add $15,000, $16,000, $18,000, $20,000 to the cost of the customer, merely because of transport. I mean, I cannot affect it as a manufacturer. I don't have the
Control over the supply chain.
the supply chain, unless I'm a BYD where I build my own ships.
Correct.
So there's no other way I can solve the problem. So what did we do?
Okay.
We conceptualized and said we make a design where the cables are up, where the guide rails are up, and we compacted our laser machine so I can fit in a container.
Ah.
So instead of paying for 2 containers, you pay for 1.
Correct.
And you get the same quality, same precision, same cut.
Okay.
And we made a lot of changes in the software of the machine,
Okay.
the basic electronics of the machine. Right? For example, my machine, the Ultima, the top of the line press brake that we have 3 press brakes: Classica, Technica, and Ultima. So Classica is the classic press brake.
Okay.
As the name suggests, is the entry level model, basic press brake that has been going, CNC press brake that has been being sold for a long time now.
Correct.
People understand the technology.
Okay.
The next is a Technica, where the main motor is a servo motor.
Okay.
The aim in the Technica is to save that power.
Okay.
Is only when you press the pedal, the machine starts operating.
Okay.
Whereas in the traditional press brake, the oil keeps moving,
Correct.
and heating and power and oil quality issues, you change oil faster.
Correct.
So we gave a servo motor where only if you press the pedal, the bending happens.
Correct.
Other than that, there's a complete shut off.
Okay.
The newer press brake is the Ultima.
Okay.
Is the hybrid press brake.
Ah.
So it uses about 60% less oil,
Okay.
and it saves about 70% of the power
Okay.
because of the variable displacement pumps we have put in
Okay.
and other power saving measures. What we put in, that is the engineering and mechanical design part of the machine.
Okay.
In the electronics, what we have done is we have done away with all the limit switches and all the sensors
Okay.
in the machine. It is completely based on absolute encoder principles.
Okay.
So I control every variable through a software.
Okay.
It is like 5G. It's an agile software model in a telecommunication network. We are using the same software model to control our machine. We don't have 19 sensors here and there.
Okay.
So that, I'm saying the Ultima, I will give 10 years free service to the customer if he purchases the machine.
Okay.
Why am I doing that? I'm not stupid to eat my own revenue,
Correct.
right? I'm doing that because there are not many sensors in the machine.
Yes.
The spares, he doesn't need to replace much.
Correct.
Is very less. I can, take the machine online,
Yes.
sitting in my office because there's a 4.0 enabled controller there.
Correct.
And I can find out what the fault is
Okay.
and then send my engineer.
Correct.
So what job is, I'm not saying I'm completely eliminating human contact. I'm saying what job my engineer goes there, spends 1 day inspecting the machine, trying to narrow down the fault and then working on it. What takes 2 to 4, 5 days, and what we need to pay for the hotel for 2, 4, 5 days, flights, food, blah, blah. It's a morning, go in the morning, come in the evening job.
Correct.
Because
Cost effective.
yes, the 2, 4, 5 days I would have done in office.
Correct.
sitting and narrowing the fault and explaining to him, okay, go there, do this, X, Y, Z, T, execute, come back. Machine is done. And I can check then and there if the machine is working.
Okay.
Boom, finish.
Okay.
So one day and gone. So that is the new things what we
Interesting.
I want to
Okay.
do in the market.
So now let's come and talk about your customers.
Yeah.
Because recently saw a beautiful post written by you that one of your press brake, I guess, it's installed in a factory in Pina.
Yeah.
So what sort of response you are getting from your customers, and what are your plans for 2024 and 5? Because I know you have been, and then we will talk about the service thing, because I want you to touch base it little detail mode.
Sure.
And then your recent visit, what you did in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So now your customers, how they are.
So our customers are right now, because Deratech is sort of a premium-ish brand. I won't say we are completely premium. We are cost effective,
Okay.
but we are not. We cannot compete with the entry-level players,
Correct.
right? In terms of commercials.
Correct.
So right now, a lot of our customers are uh, European MNCs
Okay.
trying to set up base in India.
Okay.
That is our most dominant customer profile.
Correct.
Is European and American and other MNCs trying to set up base in India.
Correct.
They look at us as a very cost-effective alternative towards the vis-a-vis the legacy brands that they use in their countries.
Okay.
For the Indian market, which is price sensitive, as we all know,
Yes.
they look at us as a very good cost-effective, quality-conscious solution.
Correct.
Compared to the legacy machine makers that are there in Europe and America.
Correct.
So they are our bulk of our customers. They understand what we are trying to do.
Correct.
They are used to the technology that is on offer.
Correct.
And they want it.
Oh, yes.
Because they have protocols like Six Sigma, 5S and all these operational protocols that they need to come in line with. And for them, even one rejection is a rejection too many.
Yes.
When you operate such a tight ship, you need very good mother machines.
Yes.
Right. So that is my main customer profile. Slowly, what's happening is tier 1 vendors to these MNCs
Correct.
are getting exposure to me, Deratech, in their principles, shop floors, and slowly but surely they are showing interest in our products.
Yes.
Saying my principal has bought it, why not I buy it?
Correct.
Why did my principal buy?
Correct. Yeah.
My local machine is there, okay, I'm doing part. Now what is this?
Yes.
See, everyone wants to grow.
Correct.
And they have realized in growth in the manufacturing space, quality, lead time, and supply chain compliance is number one.
Yes.
So you need a machine that gives you good uptime. I'm not saying my machine will work continuously for 35 years without a problem. That will just be stupid.
Correct.
Right? I'm saying I'm minimizing problems.
Yes.
I'm saying that maybe my machine will not break down for the first 7 years in operation.
Correct.
I'm not saying lifelong it will not break down.
Correct.
I'm saying first 5 to 7 years, if the preventive maintenance schedules are maintained,
Yes.
like it will be smooth sailing. And these customers have seen, for me the wonderful thing is to acquire new customers, I have a lot of repeat sales.
Yes.
That is one beautiful thing that as brand Deratech, we credit ourselves is on repeat sales. A very big company in Hyderabad has bought 4 machines from me.
Okay.
So they have seen the quality I give.
Correct.
The quality my brand gives, the quality Deratech gives, and we get repeat sales and referrals.
Correct.
So that is the way we are going.
Okay.
We are not, I don't want to spend tons of money on exposure and marketing and people and make a huge all India presence. No, that is not my aim. We are a technology company. We sell technology first.
Correct.
That is the way Deratech is supposed to go according to my plan and my vision in India. I operate lean.
Okay.
I don't like building teams.
Correct.
I like, you see, like for example, if I'm an army general, I prefer a special forces to an infantry, right?
Correct.
Capable soldiers, top-notch soldiers, 5 of them, they can do the job of 100.
Yes.
That's the sort of team we are building. That's the sort of vision I have.
Okay.
And see, if not today, tomorrow, technology and quality sells.
Correct.
Slowly, they are understanding that we are talking to a lot of companies NBFCs, non-bank financial institutions, to collaborate with us to help our customers. Suppose my machine is 100 rupees and the customer has only 70.
Correct.
Let's see if I can get a bridge loan
Yes.
for him. Let's see if I can support him in some sense.
Correct.
You know, I'm open to all that. Right? I have no fixations.
Okay.
These are the things we
Customer-oriented
solutions we want to see.
Correct.
And the operators are very happy with our machines. If you go and interview the operator who's using my machine in the shop floor, he is pleased.
Okay.
He says, "साहब कुछ नहीं होता, आराम से काम कर सकते हैं,
Correct.
हर बार आपको फोन नहीं करना पड़ता."
Correct.
So from the ground level, if there is a positivity,
Yes.
from the shop floor to the top floor,
Yes.
everybody should understand what
I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen.
What
From the
in-
soft floor to the top floor.
yeah, so everybody needs to, they get it. And hoping this my aim is to just put as many installations as possible, making as much profit as possible for 2024, so that repays me in 2025.
Correct.
And slowly, my aim in the next 7 to 10 years is I want to make a 98% made in India product under this label. I will do it. If not today, tomorrow, I will do it.
That's
I
the
will-
confidence
Yeah.
the youth has, and best of luck in advance. Skanda,
good.
let's touch
Thank you.
upon the subject which you spoke earlier, the service part, because service is a
The main
challenge.
thing, yeah.
Breakdown happens, like you said, and lot of companies are struggling to pay service fee because after the what we call the warranty gets over, they so, heavy service fee, service charge and all
Yeah.
happens. So what is the new thing which
See,
you
sir,
said?
let's be very honest here. Okay, we are not playing the fool.
Correct.
We are all businessmen.
Correct.
As a machine maker, as a company, I don't sell machines every day.
Correct.
Right? My machines are 50, 60, 70 lakh, 1 crore, 40 lakh. So it's an expensive capex.
Yes.
I don't get that kind of revenue every day.
Correct.
I get it once or twice a month,
Yes.
or something like that,
Correct.
in some intervals. And once a person buys a machine, for the next 25 years, he's not going to touch that machine. Right?
Correct.
So my sales is done for that 25 years for that particular guy, for that particular machine, unless he expands.
Yes.
So, as a business, we as businessmen, I'm sure in the media industry, we all love recurring revenue,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I want to sit in office and revenue should come.
Yes.
That is the ideal dream of every businessman.
Renewal, we
businesswoman.
say.
Yeah. So that is why services business is liked so much in India,
Yes.
right? The client comes again and again and again. You get 10 clients
Correct.
per month paying you 1 lakh. You make 10 lakhs every month.
Yes.
So that is the ease, right?
Yes.
That is why people prefer to make services business other than product businesses.
Yes.
That is human tendency. I don't want to argue with that.
Correct.
So companies, what they do is they give you a machine with good discount, and then they charge you the sun, moon, and earth for the service
Correct.
and the spares.
Correct.
That is their revenue generating strategy.
Correct.
Boss, even I'm in business. I'm not complaining. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not doing anything like that.
Correct.
But I want to change this mentality.
Correct.
What I have done, see, as a mechanical engineer, in design making, in design principles, we have something called a factor of safety.
Okay.
Okay, a factor of safety is usually 2 or 3. Now, what is this factor of safety? Suppose I design a bench,
Yes.
right? A park bench or a chair or something what we are sitting on. I design it so that, let's say, a 150 kilogram person can sit on it.
Correct.
Okay, I don't design it for a 30 kilogram kid.
Correct.
I design it for a man who is 150 kilos also can sit on it.
Yes.
So if my factor of safety is 3,
Yes.
I have to make sure that the maximum load applied on the chair and the continuous load applied on a chair, the ratio is 3.
Yes.
So if I design a chair for a 150 kilogram man, every time a 50 kilogram person should sit on it.
Yes.
If every time a 150 kilogram person is sitting on it, then I have to design a chair that is made for 400 kilogram.
Yes.
See, that is the factor of safety. What we
Correct.
have in cars, in chairs, in things.
Yes.
So in our machines, the moving parts,
Yes.
the motor, the ram, all the moving parts, the cylinders, the oil hose system, the axis, the ball screws, the lead screws, whatever is part is exposed to wear and tear and continuously moving. We design with a factor of safety of 5 to 8.
Okay.
That is why my machine is expensive,
Ah,
other than other machines.
correct.
But when I design with a factor of safety of 5 to 8, I have machines running for 22 years. No issue,
Ah,
no problem. Because I have designed for 400,
correct.
his maximum usage is 100.
Correct.
So kya kharab hoga?
Correct.
Nothing will get spoiled.
Yes.
Unless somebody goes and deliberately throws a rock on the machine,
Correct.
nothing is going to get spoiled.
Correct.
That is why, because of our design philosophy, I am confidently saying I can give you service for 10 years free. Because I know anyway I don't have service revenue because my machines are so good.
Yes.
Anyway I don't have, then why do I burden the customer?
Correct.
I'll sell more machines.
Yes.
So that is strategy of Deratech.
Okay.
We design top quality machines. We don't want this. We don't give solid discounts at first, sell the machine and then ruin the customer's peace of mind by collecting service fees.
Correct.
Which is general practice in our industry. Very sad to say.
Correct.
I sell you a machine at a premium, guaranteeing you the quality. Like for example, I'm going to China next 2 weeks. I'm taking a couple of customers with me to show them the factory.
Yes.
We do that because we want to build a relationship with our customers.
Correct.
I am willing to show anybody the manufacturing process and how my machine is made.
Correct.
Right? I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to. But boss, because I've done all this, I've shown you all this, I've proved myself, you give me my due.
Correct.
That is my language.
Yeah.
Don't negotiate with me too much.
Correct.
I'm showing you, I'm giving you a quality product, I'm doing this, I'm doing X, Y, Z, T. Now you give me my due, I will give you free service.
Yes.
See, sir, everybody has to eat.
Yes.
Everybody, we are in
Needs
business
to pay.
to make money. I'm not in, see, I do charity on a personal level, but my business is not a charity,
Yes.
right? So I need that margin, that much money per machine to provide you this free service.
Yes.
I'm not lying.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I am being very upfront.
Yes.
If I make X money, that whatever money I want to make per machine and my balance sheet is okay, then I will have no incentive to charge you recurring revenue.
Correct.
एक बारी मैं बन गया, बार बार क्या इसको क्या करना है?
Correct.
That is my philosophy.
I love the idea. Pay once and
Yeah, that's it. Finish. 10 years free service.
And the client can also sit,
Yeah.
focus on their production rather
Focus
than
on the
machine.
production. Focus on the thing. Then if something happens to the machine, call and abuse us. We'll come. No problem.
Correct.
That is our job.
I
That
love
is,
your-
I'm not.
I love your idea.
Yeah.
Acha, Skanda, we are at a beautiful, golf course here in Namma, Bangalore. Can you let our audience know a little bit more about the history of this golf course? I am loving it.
Yeah. So this golf course is one of the oldest in Asia.
Okay.
It was one of the good things that the British Raj left us. It's a beautiful course. It's one of the few courses in the world that I would say is in the center of the city. I mean, you don't see golf courses generally in the center of the city, right? They're usually in the outskirts, in the countryside, in other places. This is one of the most beautiful things about this. You can play a game of golf in the center of the city, right? The Chief Minister's residence is right opposite
Yes.
the golf course.
Yes.
And this is the only city in the world, according to me. I've traveled a fair bit, but I've not seen every city in the world. What I know is one of the few cities in the world. I mean, I played golf in KL also. There are a couple of courses in the center of KL, but little bit for the government, the police and those things that are there. But this is the first I've seen in the golf course in the center of city, and it's a very old course. It's been there for, I don't know, since the
1800.
1890, 1870. I think we need to see one of the boards.
Yes.
1876, I think. 1876.
Oh, God.
So it's a very old course, lovely course. Been coming here since a young kid. Considered a privilege, and it was lovely to host Dinesh Saab here today.
It was.
And let's see, many more meetings, many more sales, many more interviews.
Yes. Thank you, Skanda.
Thank you.
And it was pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it was, I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there were no questions in advance. It was just a casual meet and greet, and it was just rapid fire. And I will say, most of it was a straight from the heart discussion. And looking forward to see you soon, Skanda, in Germany very soon.
Yeah,
Thank
hope
you.
so.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Danke.
thank you.